is the UV rays. You said, because I was doing it now, I was like the UV rays combined does something to the ozone, and then the ozone itself fucks with the respiratory system. And this whole COVID thing is a respiratory.
But I don't think it's one thing.
It's not one thing, right?
No. Yes, UV, but what did they do to the sky to make the UV able to do what it's doing? Right. What did they also? They using the. You know how they got the jet planes flying over the sky? They have a name for that.
Damn.
And they letting out those clouds.
I know what you're talking about. Damn, right. Man.
You had that going on.
Right.
Then you have GMO food.
On top
and then you have pesticides in the GMO. And you got carbon all in the air, more carbon than normally would be, right?
Right.
And there's more things, some stuff I may not even name. You have microplastics in the ocean at such a level that it's in the sea salt. So you might be right and exact eating sea salt. You got microplastics in you. But I'm eating right and exact.
Right.
So, there's so many things going on. So now, if a lot of those things are piling up in one area, it would seem that if you have too many things happening, you might succumb. Right?
Good, how you got?
You might succumb to the.
Right, because there's so much. No matter what angle you look, or you, it's going.
Well, the key I've been noticing. The key is if you're in a constant detox, constantly detoxing at a cellular level, it's not hard to do. Just how to know how to. It's not the deep. People really kind of know how to detox, and your body will automatically detox. The problem isn't in the detoxing; is when they wake up and because in a sleeping state you're detoxing and you're fasting. Right. You aren't drinking any water, and your body is doing apophagy, and all kind of shit is going on. That's why you need to go to bed. Right. But after they wake up, the problem is what they eat
afterwards.
Then they putting the poison, but the body just went all night getting the poison out, and they wake up in the morning
and put the poison right back in.
I need some Captain Crunch. Fuck that. With some milk.
Oh.
What do you think they just did? Now the body's like, man, now we gotta start all over. So it never gets to the point where it's fixing, healing.
Right.
Now we all went through it because we didn't even know they were doing that. It's just horrible when you don't know at all. Because remember, we was going vegetarian and we was kind of doing right and exact, and still didn't know we was getting banged. Now, I've been a vegetarian for years and they was banging me in the head too. They was getting me. Because I didn't know there was a difference between conventionally grown fruit and vegetables and organically grown fruit and vegetables. Not that I didn't know consciously in my head, because I know that the soil.
Right.
But I didn't know they was really making the soil.
They was depleting the soil.
No. Before they depleted anything, they sterilize, they kill every microorganism, anything living in it is old. It's that kind of soil they use. And then they use synthetic fertilizer and hormones to make the plant do what it's supposed to do to make the fruit and everything. That's what they're doing. And we didn't know they were doing that.
Right.
There's no worms or nothing in their soil. When it's organic, that's why you be going organic, because now it has to be an ecosystem. There's no ecosystem, and that's why their plants don't give. We kept saying, well, even if they deplete the soil, the plant will get photosynthesis and it'll replace and fix it. It'll fix the fruit, but it can't fix the poison. And it can't fix synthetic nutrients and vitamins and minerals, and it needs the microorganisms and the worms at the top of the food chain in the microorganism world. right? If we're gonna go to that world.
And then when
there's worlds they don't even know that's going on in this world right here with us. There ain't no spook worlds, but people don't know about those worlds. There's so many different ways I think they came at us, but it's easy to beat them. I mean, little things like, see how Michelle Obama, that little move she made, it seemed subtle, but it was detrimental to their organization and trying to keep us blind, deaf, and dumb.
Please, God. Sorry, dog. Pardon, dog.
No, it's business. We're talking about.
Yeah.
We ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I don't
ain't going nowhere.
I ain't going nowhere.
Please.
You know what I'm saying? Because when she was trying to make Monsanto tell the people, pardon me, she was trying to make them tell the people what they were doing.
Right.
But they wouldn't tell. Court cases and everything.
She was dealing with that science going.
She was working with the people that was trying to make them expose them.
Ah, okay.
And so they couldn't beat them.
They couldn't beat Monsanto.
No.
But hold on. But Monsanto went and turned into Bayer. Now they
Bayer bought Monsanto.
Bayer bought. So Monsanto doesn't really exist no more. They're under.
They still there.
But they under another name.
They under Bayer.
Under Bayer.
But they ain't stopped what they doing.
Right.
What happened was when she enabled the companies that won't do that to be able to make labels so people could know that even though Monsanto won't put a label on theirs saying what they're doing, the people who say they're not going to do that put a label on theirs. And so they all watch each other. So they're watch cats with each other, and they make sure that you can't act like you're them. And they got labels like non-GMO and we're organic and all that. That's what they're doing. So those are from the old days when I first got in the game. They was the people that ran Park Slope and the food co-op. That's the same people, and they were a Somerset community. That was them.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and the leftover children from the yuppies and the hippies, those trust fund babies, they were doing that. They were the ones getting with the black farmers and turning the ground back into organic to make it alive again.
Okay, right.
They did that. So now finally it got to the level when Obama got in office. Michelle is really us. He's not really us.
He's not.
No, he's not us. Is he us?
I don't see it. I mean,
he's not us.
He's a trickster.
Well, I don't know if he's tricking or he's scared or whatever's going down, but just genetically and philosophically and theologically and metaphysically and the physical trauma that we went through he's not that.
Yeah, but her,
she is.
She's tied to him though.
I don't care if she's tied to him or not. She can't change that DNA. I bet you she don't put that perm in her hair. We'll see. What's good? She better shave those underarms and all that. We gonna see all of it. She ain't Lamb Wolf.
No, I'm not.
And she's Lamb Wolf in the wilderness of North America. So it was a point in her time that she knew what was really going down. And she wasn't no Secret Service person.
What I'm saying is that she married him, on to him.
No, he married her. He the daddy on to her. It wasn't the other way around.
Yeah, but I'm just saying,
he wasn't nobody.
You saying she made him?
He wasn't nobody, G. What tied him in is she was in the wilderness of North America, Asiatic.
What?
Well, they thought it was the other way.
I didn't draw that up. That was wow.
The same way with Clinton and Rodham. It looked like Bill is no, it's Rodham.
It's Rodham.
And she's the one pulling the shit. I bet you when them mercenaries come to shoot you, they don't got his family crest on them. They got her family crest.
Oh wait.
They don't got him. He don't run. Yeah, please stop. He's nobody. Remember, I think working reverse for our groups versus their group. In our group, our thing is only left on genetics.
All right, so him being in the position that he's in, he didn't do the work. He didn't do the work that was of her bloodline, I mean of lamb's wool. He didn't do that.
Who?
Obama. He didn't do that. He didn't.
Obama ain't us.
Right, but she married. That's what I mean. She married on to that. So it's like, even though she
I don't know why or what she met him. She fell in love. I don't even know if they was sitting back while they was kicking it, saying, "You know, one day we gonna be president and first lady." You know this, right? Then how would they know that? Maybe powers that be were trying to make moves and whatever, but nobody really know. You know how time is, future is fluid. You might set things up, but that don't mean it's gonna really go that way.
Right,
you know,
right.
But that hit changed when it went down is when she acted on it. Sometimes you don't know what's gonna happen. You gotta be able to be. You know, it works like
opportunity and preparation, basically.
Well, what if you don't know 120 and something go down? Then you don't have the stuff, the tools in front to act on when it goes down. But if you had 120 and it went down, you could. So maybe they fell in love and they got together and they did what they did and yada yada yada. And then it went down and they was like, they made moves. And she was making her moves because behind the scenes, the moves she was making would dwarf.
Behind the scenes?
Behind the scenes.
Oh, behind the scenes.
The moves that she made would dwarf all the moves he made, and you don't even know if they was working together saying, look, you know how these Europeans are now. If I make some real moves, they'll have me looking like Lincoln. Because don't sleep and think about it. When they're up there and we're down here with us, think about when it's just the Europeans and the Obamas are there. Like, really? Like, you really thought that? I don't know. What do you think that's going down when they all by themselves? Because what happens at our level with these Europeans don't even got no college. Let you be in the position with them, and it's a bunch of them and you two. Right? Won't you be saying, if they're all over here, she'll be standing right there, and you'll be over here, because you'll be saying to yourself, if it go down, you gotta go through me.
I gotta be the one to protect him, right?
Yeah, why should you have to be that way? I bet you when they come to our environment, it ain't that way. One lone European girl could be with one brother, and the sisters might not like it, but we ain't gonna attack them.
Cause we not on it like that.
Nah, we gonna let them live.
Yeah, we ain't on it like that.
If she proves that she's really with us and not really trying to use him, they'll even accept her. They'll they'll join her in. They'll let her join. Right? Won't they? We always accept in. That's what's our downfall.
That's what I was about to say. The downfall is always letting somebody in.
Well, we let them in and then they do us.
Right.
We help them, show them how we dance, they take our dance. Show them how we sing, take our song.
That's a fact.
Show them how to rap, take our rap.
That's a fact.
Tell them how to jazz. You don't even know black people invented jazz if you a new child.
Right.
Right? Won't you think jazz is white people?
Rock and roll too.
Oh, rock and roll done. You don't even have an idea that was us.
Right.
That shit so far back, the people who are old don't even know. Right? I'm in the age group that I didn't even know that unless I did my own research. How would I know that? When I grew up, rock and roll, man, I listened to R&B and hip hop, and we would get my sister's records and Underwood rap, and I would have the turntables. And that's what we was doing, and we was using stylistics, and we would move it to 45.
Right.
INFMEGA did this.